I absolutely hate it when we have constantly changing weather. The fronts lately have been causing me nothing but migraines. That being said, we seem to be finally recovering from it and getting over it. And without any further ado, we are behind by at least a video from last week. I was not expecting Paranormal Files to have a video last week, if I recall. But they did have one last week, and it is a pseudo-crime / pseudo-paranormal video. They are doing a hunt in a certain location that they have been allowed into, so it does count as one of our normal paranormal videos. But it also does seem to be a place that has had a horrible history of lots of crime and possibly some unsolved ones, I'm willing to bet. So let's find out what this one's all about. The title here is The Devil's Crack House. The title on the actual YouTubes is The Crack House from Hell. I would probably go with that one for what this one's going to be titled when I put it up on YouTube. So without any further ado, Paranormal Files. Let's see what they got. Also, while I'm setting this up to start playing, don't forget to check out the links down below if you want to find the original video. Also, if you want to help out, we do have at least a couple pieces of merch in the store right now. There was a hiccup, and accounts merged, and a lot of stuff got deleted. But we'll be trying to get stuff up there as soon as we can. Maybe since I'm finally done with my migraine, we'll be able to do that today. We'll see. We also have another video to get through today, and possibly a third one, depending upon what Paranormal was up to. Paranormal Files was up to this week. They did a lot of stuff this week because there's also a April Fool's video and other things. But without any further ado, go.
On tonight's episode of the Paranormal Files, we're diving into an incredibly dark and disturbing story here in San Angelo, Texas. The house behind me could possibly be the most haunted place in all of Texas, based on the interviews that we just did with the current property owner. From criminals performing demonic rituals in this house to avoid being caught, to overdose deaths, and all other sorts of tragic history. This house behind us has a very dark story to tell. And on tonight's episode, we're investigating it for the very first time. That's right, we are the first paranormal team to be allowed access to this home behind me. And what you're about to see is definitely going to shock you. I know this is a different episode than usual, but I do want to warn everybody before the video begins. Please say a prayer, protect yourself, bless yourself, done these warnings a couple times when to protect yourself spiritually before viewing this footage. Because as the owner of this property told us during our interview, evil lurks here. We don't really know what we're up against tonight. We don't know what we're going to be coming in contact with. But to keep yourself safe at home, please protect yourself and get your energy up. We have had viewers say that things have come through the screen and affected them in their own homes. So we say this honestly from the purest of hearts. We want people to stay safe. But without further ado, let's go back a couple hours here in San Angelo to the moment we arrived here at the home. I'm Colin Browen, and you're watching The Paranormal Files. As a paranormal investigator, my job isn't just about ghosts. It's also about fake intentions and so how quickly things out last more client. And in addition, low ball and be free and little to fight. But that won't fight you other people from your phones.
I'm not sure how much these kind of things we show, but there's the link real quick. And if you need help, there you are. Rolling.
Yep. Hello, everyone from Paranormal Files. Thanks for joining us tonight. Welcome to my home. I inherited it from my parents. We've lived here since 1973. I do have the deeds to this home dating back all the way to 1850 for this land. And this house is very haunted. Everyone in this neighborhood and a lot of people in this town know that evil lurks here. Evil lurks in this home.
And without further ado, let's go inside the evil lurking home.
Yes. This is the living room. My mama used to sit right here. She sat here in the same spot for about 20 years. She passed away in this spot about 4 or 5 years ago. A lot of people used to come over because my mom would take everyone in. If you needed something, if you needed food, if you needed something to drink, if you needed clothes, my mom would let them come on over. And she would even let them live here. So because of that, a lot of people, and I think a lot of things happened here because of the people that came in, and maybe they left their bad vibes here. I don't know exactly what happened, but ever since I've lived here, since 1973, there's been people that say that this place is haunted. My mama used to say that these dolls were haunted, especially this Barbie doll. She said that that's haunted. She said she would change positions, as well as other little babies that she had. She called them her babies. People used to bring her knickknacks all the time. They'd come drop by. Hey, how you doing, Maggie? Brought this for you. Okay, go ahead and grab a drink. Is everything okay? You need anything else? So we had a lot of people that came and went here, and a lot of people will tell you their own stories. But right behind you are the stairs that go upstairs, and several people and my mother always tell me a baby cries at the bottom of the stairs. So
it's not ominous.
That's all I know about that.
It's pretty freaky.
Yeah.
That is pretty
A baby
freaky.
used to cry at the bottom of the stairs. The doll moves. I don't have the dolls in here. I brought them in the last couple of days because they do freak me out. The angel, I don't know, I put her in a certain position, and then I came this morning and I was looking in that mirror, and it looked like it had turned, but maybe it's just my imagination. It's what I always say, but there are a lot of other things. My daddy used to help a lot of people out as well. Anybody that would walk by, he'd help them. And he was a junk collector. But here's his hat.
What was his name?
Pedro. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'd like to say a prayer before we start to protect us. Dear Lord, thank you for sending your angels to protect us. Archangel Michael, thank you for protecting us from evil. Please remove all evil spirits. Do not let them into our body, our mind, our friends, our family, our possessions. We thank you so much. Please protect us tonight as we investigate the evil spirits that you so bravely protect us from. Amen.
What was that? Did you hear that? Right at the end of the prayer, there was like scratching in there. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like. Is it the wind?
No.
No.
A mouse?
Didn't sound like
No, that was like a cup in there, like metal.
I hear noises all day long.
That came from in this room.
In the beginning, okay, so
I'm
I
not
think
tripping
that's
out,
it.
right? That was crazy.
See, to me, it feels like it's the wind, because when I first came here, I left here 40 years ago, but I come all the time to visit my family. But when they passed away, I inherited, there's 5 siblings, we inherited it. My sister stayed here, but eventually she let squatters move in and all of that, so the house is destroyed. So I hear, in the beginning I used to hear a lot of noises, and I'd run and see, what was that? Nothing. So, but now when I hear noises, it's just kind of, oh well, it's the wind, or the house is settling.
Self-train yourself to ignore it, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
Last night about 3 a.m, I heard some knocking. I'm like, why now?
It's a bad time to hear it at 3 in the morning.
Yes.
Even if it's not a ghost, I don't want someone at my front door.
3 a.m.
Not at 3 a.m.
Gotta put my clothes on.
But as far as in here, cups, the only cups are those up there that are.
That's weird.
Heavy.
That's weird. It literally sounded like.
Yeah, like a.
That's what it sounded
like
like.
that.
I heard it, but like I said, well, my mom used to collect crosses. When I cleaned everything out, the squatters stole a lot of them. My mom used to have huge statues like this of Jesus, of St. Jude, everything. So I took a bunch of them home with me, the crosses and all of that, about maybe 50 to 100. But I'm still finding them. If you notice behind you, you can see the crosses that I've found. I still find them. And my daddy was a junk collector, so I find a lot of old things that he found. And I have a ton at home.
Who's this?
Okay, this is another story. Well, this is my brother and my sister-in-law. This is my nephew. He's incarcerated. He won't be home for a while. And these are just random crosses that I found. This must be from someone's funeral. But this one is my little niece, my niecey Jasmine. Mm-hmm. She passed away in a tragic car accident. She passed away with her husband and my 2 nieces. My niece was 6 months old and my other niece was 2 or 3 years old.
They all passed away
They
at the
passed
same
away
time?
in a car accident and they were burned. And I'm gonna, in a little bit, I'll be showing you a mural that she drew, which is very, very interesting.
Wow, that's
Very interesting.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Because she used to live here. My mama adopted her, so she lived here.
What about paranormal activity in this room? Anything?
In this room, well, we heard something earlier.
We heard some interesting stuff already.
My mama
Yeah.
used to cook here all the time.
And these are the pennies?
Some pennies that I found. I found over 250 or maybe 300 pennies, and I found 3 today.
You're just finding them around the house?
Yes. And I sweep and sweep and sweep, and then here's a penny outside, outdoors. If you look on the ground, people that come by, they find pennies. And
So
I found this one today. Let me show you. I found this one today. It was right there, but I had something covering this. So when I went to clean it, because I didn't want y'all to see my mess, I'm like, what is that penny doing there? So then I just left it here. And then back over here in the living room, I found another one, but I think I picked it up. Let me check.
That's so strange, though.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I picked it up or not. Here it is. I said I'm gonna leave it for y'all.
300
Wow.
pennies is a lot of pennies. I mean,
Every single day. I
That's
found 3
peculiar.
today. I don't know where the other one is. Every day.
So you just find them, you keep cleaning them, and
I'm
they,
Finding them.
clean outside, indoors, and all of a sudden there's a penny. But remember, I threw out about 30 truckloads of trash. So,
that's crazy.
so they might be just.
I guess money's not a terrible thing to
But,
find, though.
I hope I find pennies from heaven, so maybe my mommy and daddy are sending them to me. But yeah, those are some, and then there's some there, and then I have a bunch way back home that I have. I just.
Don't want to carry around it.
Well, I didn't know I was gonna be here this long, and I'm still here. But you can see my mom collected a lot of. She prayed every single night. She had a stack of prayers.
So why did she collect crosses? Did she want to keep something away?
She collected crosses because she was very religious, Catholic. She was from Mexico. They came over here in
Fair enough.
1963. She's just very religious, and she used to just say, you know, this place is haunted, and oh, did you know? Oh, well, so and so said there's a baby crying, and so said there's money buried here, and you know, she'd tell me everything. So, but she was very religious, being from Mexico and
Yeah.
Catholic.
Interesting.
Yeah. This is my daddy's room, my mom and daddy's room. Okay, my daddy said that in this room, I'm not sure what year, but he said that, and my brother also states, this used to be attorney's office.
Really?
Yeah, and he said that an Indian came in here and shot one of the attorneys because, you know, he didn't want to help him with his case or something like that. And I asked my daddy, he said, yeah. And I said, well, where's the bullet hole? And he said, it's up there, but I don't see a bullet hole up there, but I see something strange, you know, like splatters.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I know, since I've lived here, this room hasn't been painted. So, but the squatters made a big mess of everything. They just, you know, tore everything up.
So you don't know what that is? It's interesting.
No, I don't know what that is. And because my daddy, who was 92, he says, there's money in my room. I wasn't thinking at the time, and I thought he was just, losing his, being confused. I knew that my brother, he had given my brother the money from his wallet, which was in this room. And I told him, well, my brother got it already. And then that was it. But now that I think back, I'm wondering if he hid money in this room. So maybe y'all can help me figure that out.
Yeah, that'd be nice to find out.
Or maybe he's speaking about the pennies. I don't know.
Or the buried treasure.
There's buried treasure. A lot of people, the squatters, were digging everywhere. Maybe that's why they, destroyed the place.
Why did they think there's buried treasure here?
Several people that have lived here in the past have stated that they dreamt that someone telling them that there's money buried here. I know of 2 people, and when I was little, there was a man living up there, and he used to tell my daddy, there's money in the attic, or there's money buried outside. Someone else, I don't recall, said there's money that's buried back there. So
that'd be cool to find.
But then when my daddy says there's money in my room, hay dinero en mi cuarto. So something's keeping me from looking in the walls and all of that. I don't know why, because it's just me. So it's kind of creepy.
You never know what you're going to find.
This room is everyone had this room. The teenagers, you know. My niece that passed away, she had this room, and she drew that. And this mural depicts her life. I don't know if you do need a light for that. Right here, Kayla, that was one of her friends that passed away. I mean, of course, before she did, but she signed her name there. This is my niece's name, Jasmine. You see? And then, to me, this is what it means. Other people might think differently, but Jasmine, her friend passed away. Here's Jasmine. She drew her name, and then she was such a beautiful rose. Here's her picture right there. She's with my mama because my mama adopted her. And so there's a rose where she was a rose, but then she went into drugs. I don't know what the back looks like, maybe a mushroom. And then I don't know what Eve means. But anyway, she was like that, and so she went into evil. This is just what I see. She had love, but then she really didn't have it because she didn't have her mom. So then she started bettering herself, and she was a shining star. And but there was still dirty things around her. She was bettering her life, but then she died in a car crash, and she burned. So there's a fire, and those are her hands. And then she went to heaven. See the bird up there. The
Wait, so she drew this before she died?
Yes.
And then she passed away by burning, and she actually drew this?
Yes.
That's like really crazy.
That is crazy. Her, it just says everything, and I hadn't realized what does Eve mean? What does Eve? But now I see that it means evil. She went to evil, and then the face. If you look around this room, the paneling has this same design.
Right.
See it?
That's weird. Looks like, I thought this looked like Scream, you know the movie?
Yeah.
Like that ghost face?
Mm-hmm. But if you look around and see, my mom had crosses everywhere.
Yeah, usually someone puts crosses up to kind of keep evil away.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen that in some haunted locations before.
But, like I said, that anyone who needed a home or food or water, clothing, just come on in. So I don't know if that has anything to do with... Well, it's always been haunted, I think. Even before we moved in 1973.
That is crazy, though.
Yeah, I was going to trace
pretty
over it,
wild
but I
stuff
said, no,
there, yeah.
I'll just leave it as is. My mom had it covered. My niece and her husband and her 6-month-old baby and her 2 or 3-year-old daughter, they were both daughters, they crashed and burnt in that car crash in Mertzen, Texas.
So what's this table?
Well, it's just a regular table. I'll put it here in case y'all agreed to help me with so y'all can put your gadgets here.
Yeah.
Because it looks kind of like a little creepy ritual table.
Oh, shoot. Well, look why. It's because it's really damaged. I can take it off.
No, that's great. It looks great. It looks cool.
It was just a random piece of cloth that I found, or a curtain or whatever. All the curtains here, they were already here. See how my mom had just everything was a Virgin, Virgen de Guadalupe, or crosses.
Beautiful, yeah. And you were telling us that there's... Hello.
Who's here?
Me.
Okay, come on in, David. He knows about this house too. Oh, she knows about the pennies. Come here, Vicky. Okay, tell them about the pennies.
How many we found? Numerous.
Anything.
It's
They're
crazy.
Everywhere, just scattered everywhere.
It's like someone went to the bank and said, I want hundreds of dollars in pennies, and then just
scattered them
threw 'em
everywhere.
everywhere?
They have scattered them everywhere. You pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 10 appear.
That's so strange.
And that's the God's honest truth.
Yep.
What do you think that is?
Oh, I don't know. All I know is that it's kind of creepy.
How strange, eh?
Yeah.
I found a bunch of pennies.
I found a lot of them with her when I was helping her clean up around here.
It's crazy because I filmed at a house in Ohio last year, and the owner said the exact same thing, where he'd find these pennies, and he called them pennies from heaven.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Which is what you just said.
Yeah.
There, he had found hundreds, and he didn't know where they were coming from.
Yeah, there's many pennies
I don't know where they
around
come
here.
from because I sweep and sweep and sweep
And clean up, and they just
Clean for
appear
days
out of
and
nowhere.
just show up
Well,
again.
just knowing, the symbolism of it and all of that is good enough.
Yeah.
And you were telling me when you were trying to get the squatters out here, they left like what looked like a ritual that they were doing.
Oh yeah, outside. It's outside.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't there because we've been cleaning for 3 months. Well, 6 months. But I've been in here for 3 months already.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really good in here.
I mean, thinking you had
No.
30 dumpsters of trash.
30 truckloads. Well, dumpster,
Yeah.
just about.
That's a lot of trash. You've done a good job.
It was crazy.
Would y'all like to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Of course.
Have y'all been upstairs yet? Oh no.
No.
David can tell you a little bit also.
So, real quickly, can I have you introduce yourself so people know who you are?
My name is David. I'm a long friend of Teresa. Basically, she's my family.
And you were saying outside that everybody here knows this place?
Yes, everybody does. Like, if you drive by it, it sticks out. Like, it's just something about it.
Just see it and
Like,
you just
walk
get
in,
a feeling,
you
right?
feel it. Here's one. And everything's still old, original outlets. Because these used to be a duplex. Like, they had apartments up here. I used to live in that one.
Really?
Yes, they had a stove, kitchen, everything.
So you lived in here?
Yes, on that side. We'll go on that side.
Did you ever experience anything while living
No,
here?
not when I lived here, no. See, actually, this side was had a kitchen, had a stove. See, in here had a whole sink, and a stove, refrigerator in here, and then this will be our kitchen area, and then here we had our bedrooms in here, and then this was our closet.
Have you had any paranormal experiences in here?
Yeah, like last week, this was hanging right here, like straight up, and then they turned sideways.
The cross?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's not good.
And that's how it was moved when you found it moved?
Yeah, like it's been here forever, and it's been like just straight up. You see the other nail on
Yeah.
top?
Oh, that's crazy.
And then nobody's been in here. And then we came in here to get a heater, and then next thing you hear, and it fell off.
Well, that's pretty freaky.
Yeah.
What kind of energy do you feel in here? Is it good, bad?
I feel, I don't know, like in between, like some good, some evil. What do y'all feel?
That's a little creepy.
Feels like depressive
Yeah.
energy.
Because I think her parents both died downstairs in that little room. And then some people passed away back in the shed.
Yeah.
You haven't been back there yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that
We're
one's...
going to.
Yeah, that one, like you feel the energy in here, like as soon as you walk up in this place. Before the squads were here, like other people had already passed away. And this is the original.
Banister.
Yep.
How old is the actual house?
It was built in 1950.
Then.
1957.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what about also like murders?
Not really murders, but like ODs. Cause this used to be like a drug house. The trap. You know what a trap house is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this used to be a trap house.
When my parents passed away,
It turned into a trap house. Like everybody would come and just come smoke dope and do whatever. And we had a couple back there, so I'm pretty sure back there you'll feel something. Cause there's another house behind that one, a little shed. Like her dad used to always have people from Cunha, right, work for him,
he helped a lot of people
and they would stay in here like.
that crossed over from the border. From Mexico.
Yeah.
He was a coyote. Okay, we'll just put it that way.
So what's the history up here?
Okay.
And your experiences too?
I never really was up here much, but my brother, my nephews, and my sister, and other people, they lived up here. I know they had some fugitives that stayed here. someone was held hostage over there, they said.
Really?
Yeah, a girl was held hostage over there. And I don't know why there's so much evil, but this room, nobody really comes in this room. They're here, they might cook or whatever, but nobody is really in this room. But there are rumors that someone got hurt really bad here, and supposedly there's blood all over this room.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's true. Did you hear about that one?
No, I haven't heard that one.
My nephew, he's tied up at the moment. He told me that someone here was, I'm not going to name the name, but someone here was stabbed, but he can't remember what happened. And he says that he thinks nothing really happened, but then the next day that they found blood. But I don't know if it's true, if it's just a rumor or what. If you go and look up the records, there's maybe 1,000 more calls to this place.
Police calls?
More. Yes.
Yeah.
1,000?
Or more.
That's crazy.
This house has been raided like I don't know how many times.
They've had raids.
Really? Like drug raids?
I don't know why so much evil has to be here. You know, we had a really great childhood here. And then all of a sudden, it just started going
downhill.
And I'm thinking maybe when my parents used to let everyone come and stay here and eat here,
somebody drag something in,
hang out, that maybe they brought something in here.
Yeah. I mean, even just residual energies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You never know what people are carrying with them.
Yeah, you don't never know.
So, just to finish that out, there's a rumor that someone was stabbed in here like 8 years ago, and there's blood everywhere. Because we were going to bring luminol to test to see if there was blood, and I left it. If you're going to be here this week, I could order some and get it shipped, and we could come back at the end of the week and do a quick test and see if it glows.
I'm always here. Yeah. No one really comes in here. I don't ever spend time up here. You know, I like it because you can see the church steeple. You can see over by their neighborhood and everything.
You can even see my house.
If someone comes by, I'll just look here and I'll look around and then I'll go there and I'll look at and I'm like,
oh. Nest up here.
Yeah.
You can look out.
Then they think you're the ghost.
able to watch people. Yeah.
I think I scare people. We never stay in this room.
Do you ever hear things like moving around up here at night?
All the time. Oh no, just in general throughout the whole house, all the time, 24/7. And like I said in the beginning, 3 months ago when I started living here, I used to hear a noise and I'd run. What was that? What was that? What was that? But now I don't really pay attention to it. It just happens constantly.
So also, real quick before we move on, do you guys have any more information about the girl that was held hostage? Because that's pretty interesting. Like, that's pretty dark.
Yeah, I know her name. Well...
You don't have to share a name or anything, just like kind of what happened.
I don't want to say who held her hostage or anything like that. Supposedly they were lovers and he didn't want to let her go, but she would still come sometimes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And so we got a call from another person that said, hey, we just want to let you know that somebody's being held against their will up there. He won't let her go. And we just want to let you know the cops are coming over. So then the cops come over. It's a smaller town here.
Yeah.
So the cops come over and I didn't know anything about it. And I don't know exactly what happened, but he ended up going away. They sent him away because of it. And then sometimes I get letters from the, what's it called? The impact, victim impact unit.
Yeah.
In her name to this address.
Wow.
But he wouldn't let her go. He was so much in love with her, and that's recent.
There's a lot of dark stuff that's happened here. I wonder why.
Very strange. Very strange.
Do you guys have
behavior.
any ideas? Like
I
why
don't know.
so
I
much?
just know that this used to be like a family place. Like my dad would always bring their parents like every Thanksgiving and Christmas, cakes, and foods and everything. And then after they passed, it just went downhill.
Yeah, but even before that, things happened. Cause I'm the one that helped them pass on, and things would always happen. And then when I would come from where I live, cause I live out of town, I'd come over here, and my mom would say, "Oh, someone said the baby was crying there. Someone said that there's money in the attic. Someone said there's some money buried in the back." And she would tell me, "Oh, guess what so-and-so did? Guess what happened? And guess who's in the hospital?"
It's weird to think a lot of times we do videos and it's a place that at one point it was such a happy place. And it's like when happiness is thriving somewhere, there's always something dark trying to move in.
As I said, evil lurks here.
Yeah.
It lurks here, but I say my prayer, And here, the same thing, I think the blood traveled all over. But you can see my mom had, I'll even find small, tiny crosses, different places. And
there's definitely a very heavy
vibe.
vibe. I mean, even like the little prayer cards.
Yeah, you find them everywhere. Yeah. One of my family members that lived up here, he said several people have said that they are being poisoned and they feel that the poison's coming through the pipes. But I don't see the pipes anymore, or is it behind you? They say, yeah.
Gas pipes?
Yeah. He said they're poisoning me, it's coming through the pipes and all that, and the person is now in a nursing home. He's the one that experienced a lot of hallucinations and all of that up here, but I always figured, well, maybe it's just from his disease, a brain injury.
Gotcha. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
A lot of energy.
There's a lot of personal things that I don't feel comfortable saying.
Yeah.
But I can tell you in private.
Yeah. So you go up to that shed.
Yeah, you want to go outside before the sun kind of goes down too much?
Yeah.
Or is there anything else left to say?
Well, up there is the attic. People say no one's been in the attic, and I don't know if that's true because I don't know anyone that's ever been in the attic.
I don't even know where the crawl space is at.
Up there. And so I want to go up there because people say there's money in the attic, but no one's really gone up there. My sister said she went up there, but I don't know if I can believe her. But I don't know anyone that's ever been up in the attic.
But you think that this house is unsafe sometimes. You see that? Everything is falling apart.
Yeah, because the squatters they did water damage because they were...
Because it used to be an old cast iron tub all around them.
Yeah, they stole
The
all
old white one.
the good things. My mom had a lifeline cross here, and it's gone.
Yeah, the whole living room used to be all nothing but virgin berry stuff and crosses in there.
They had a water hose, and they would take showers, I guess, and just let it fall. Just let the water go.
Through the floor?
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh my god.
You saw that bathroom.
Lucky
Yeah,
it's in
that's
one piece
crazy.
at all.
But I'll show you where the brujeria is. Outside. There's a rumor that there's a lot of devil worshiping going on here. My brother knows about those stories. He wasn't able to be here tonight because of illness. This is what I found one day. We had already cleaned everything. We cleaned about 30 truckloads of trash from here that the squatters left. And this was not here, but about maybe a week ago, I found this. And it was not there before, it's obvious. It was on the other side of the house, but in more or less that position. So I don't know if it was there and I just didn't see it, or if maybe someone's coming back and trying to do brujeria on me. But to me, since I'm a retired nurse, 38 years, maybe longer, because I started working at the age of 14 in the medical field, that looks like blood to me.
I could see that.
And I did contact the police department, and I wanted to know if they're investigating any of the devil worshiping that's going on in San Angelo or in this town. I just called the desk, and right away they're like, no, listen, I'm going to send you to dispatch. And I'm like, no, I just want to know, do you all want to see it? Do you need, are you interested? And they sent a policeman right over, but he said he didn't see anything he didn't think that it was related to anything like that. But I feel like it is. With the rumors going around and everything else that has happened about devil worshiping going on here, you never know.
What do you mean rumors going around about devil worshiping?
Like with the squatters that were here?
Yeah. Yeah, because they were doing drugs. So supposedly one of my family members, I can't name names, but one of my family members said that the person that was living here, one of my family members that was living here that was heavily into drugs, that is incarcerated right now, who allowed the squatters to come in. They were doing devil worshiping in order to not get caught by the police. So he said that my family member went to my mom's grave, and he saw where they had black rocks and they had the Santa Muerte and all of that at my mom's grave. So he just tore everything apart, he threw it away. And he feels that it's my other family member that was here is now incarcerated.
Yeah.
When I went to my mom's gravesite, and I did see some black rocks that were like scattered out that way, which may then that I believe in my brother.
Yeah.
You know, I believe him.
And like you said, your brother knows more about the devil worship. What else? What other stories do you have to share? Because that's so interesting.
All he said is that she and her friends were doing a lot of devil worshiping here so they wouldn't get caught because they were dealing drugs. That's all I know. I don't know exactly what they were doing. I sent the picture to him and then he repeated the same thing. You know, he verified it again with me.
Yeah, where would they have been doing that?
I didn't see
In the
any
house?
signs. The only thing I saw was that, but that was about a week or less ago.
Yeah.
We'll have to grab that and bring it in and investigate it tonight. See if
I accidentally touched it a little while ago when I was showing them.
Look, another pin.
really. Penny?
You found a penny? I knew it. Everybody's gonna find it. Yep.
Another one.
Wow.
Money, money, money.
Oh.
Maybe eventually I'll end up with
People used to live over here too, back here and here.
What do you mean?
Right there was a little room.
Oh shit.
Right here we sit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
People just living wherever they could.
How many people were living here at the same time? Do you know? Like, kind of.
Maybe like 20.
20 at the same time?
Yeah, because I had it upstairs and then people would be there.
That's
and
true.
People would be in here. People would be in there. And then this one right here.
I don't know what condition it's in.
Really? Why? Just not good energy?
I never did get good energy out of it.
Really?
I won't go back in there.
Shoot.
Gotta love when someone says that.
This used to be this was the kitchen area. One right here, refrigerator and stove. And then you come back here. There's a old school shower.
Oh, is that shit?
Probably
Oh.
got a cracked mirror.
And there's people OD'd in here.
Yeah. I don't really know the whole story.
Just what you
I
know.
just heard that they're out here partying, somebody OD'd, and then they got a wheelbarrow and tried to wheel them out, but then they decided to call the cops.
And they died?
Try to put them in a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, to wheel them out, like just,
Jeez.
like in pictures, just somebody dead, just wheel them to the curb. That's what they're trying to do.
Don't want the ambulance to come in here.
Yeah.
What kind of drugs were they like doing and selling?
Crystal meth,
Meth.
probably heroin as well.
I could see heroin. So what about here? This is just where people were living?
Yeah, that's where people live. That's where we started party right here. We always had people come in, party. Like this whole area would be full of cars. They'd be out here partying and up. This was like the boom boom room for everybody.
And another picture of Jesus.
You know?
It does have a creepy vibe.
Yeah.
Especially that toilet.
That's
Yeah, that's the real demon right
I
there.
don't like that.
Poo
I
demon.
can do ghosts. I just can't do shit.
Yeah, my
I can do
my
ghosts, I
mama
can do demons, I can do
called me one day
spirits.
and she says,
Spiders and poo.
someone died in the back house. What do you mean? She goes, yeah, it was a 19-year-old guy. She goes, and they brought him out into the porch. And she goes, I don't believe your dad. Your dad went because he went back there because, okay, two of my family members who were into drugs and all of that at the time were back here, and another guy was here. And supposedly they were doing a new drug that no one had ever taken before. And so they would take turns watching each other. Like, you take the drug and I'll watch you and I'll make sure, and if something happens, I'll do CPR or whatever. So they were taking turns. And apparently it was his turn, and supposedly something went wrong and he passed away. There's other stories, other rumors that it was not an overdose, it was someone actually unalived him. Well, they brought him out to the front, my mother said. My dad comes out, and the young man's eyes are open, and then my dad closed his eyes. I said, why would he do that? Why put your fingerprints on there, whatever? On my true crime mind is always, coming out. It's always up there, like, thinking. But anyway, after that, they just deemed it a overdose. So there's been a lot of overdoses here. And, I don't know exactly what happened. I've heard a lot of rumors. I've heard what people tell me, family members tell me. And supposedly the police know all of this. I single-handedly came here and cleaned this place up. I got rid of all the drugs. I got rid of the squatters. I got rid of drug dealings, shootings, all of that. But in the last 2 years, I have proof. Well, in the last 2 years before I got here, there were 45 calls here. Shootings, overdoses, and all of that. But throughout the years, there's probably over 1,000 police reports to this address. I don't know why so much evil happens here. Also, a lot of happened here with our family members and myself. I want to sell this place so I can just put that all behind me and move forward. And I'm already 61 years old, and I think that by selling this house, I'll be able to just put it all behind me.
There's so much. It's crazy.
Now, some people, because I do believe in psychics, some psychics, not all, a few, that have proven themselves to me. She said that there's money hidden here, and that there's money hidden where where people used to have fun, enjoy themselves, and we used to carve our names. And there's 2 places on this property where we used to do that. And she said that there's the oldest tree. I asked her before my daddy passed away. I asked my daddy, which tree is the oldest tree here? And he said it was that tree right behind us.
This one?
Yes. So there's a few carvings, and we used to have barbecues back here, but then there's a picnic area in the back. And a lot of us in this neighborhood, the teenagers, we used to carve our name on there.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Let's grab some shovels and start digging.
Let's do it. It's weird because my family members don't want anything to do with it.
Really?
They don't want anything to do with it. I said, what do you want to do with the stuff? I have so many vintage items at home, but that's back home, and it's valuable because my daddy used to collect. He was a junk collector.
So, have you ever dug looking for the stuff?
I've raked, and I found a lot of stuff. I have a bunch of things that I find, little things. I haven't looked through them. There's some here, there's some in the front, and then there's some in the back, that little patio, the little picnic area. And I'm still doing it because it takes time. So it took me 6 months just to get here. And I have a lot of videos where you can see how it was before and after.
But you haven't dug for this money?
I have not dug. I raked back there, and there's a huge board, and I want to bring that up and see what's underneath. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's something, you never know. But no, all I've done is I've raked, and then I take my magnet, I don't know what you call it, the one roofers use to pick up the nails.
Yeah.
And I'll just walk up and down, and I collect a lot of stuff.
Look, a cute puppy.
Where's this board that you're talking about?
Back there, we have to go around.
Watch your feet.
Cupcake used to be jealous, but now she likes them.
Oh my God.
She never had babies.
I did
She never had babies.
Oh my God. I didn't even know that's what
You thought I was talking about Cupcake?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, you haven't seen the cutest one yet. He's cute.
They're so cute. Oh my God.
Oh, you're precious.
I love them.
It's a haunted pupper. The best kind of
Like a
haunted.
legit puppy.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
really confused. I was like, what the? He's like 2 feet away from me.
3?
Yeah. I had 7, but I gave 3 of them away.
Oh my God. Dude, those are such cute little dogs. Hey!
It's kind of haunting. Whoa.
We're gonna have 2 dates.
Whoa.
Yeah, they do.
You're precious.
Yeah.
Milky Way.
Oh my god.
Once again, the best kind of
Going
haunting.
back to the very beginning, you said evil lives here. Why do you honestly feel that way? Like that it's not just like a ghost, it's like something more negative.
Evil lurks here. I always say that is because ever since I can remember, bad things happen here. I have a lot of happy memories of things here when we were young, when everything was fine. But then all of a sudden things changed. We started becoming and I just always felt that energy. I left when I was 16 years old. I'm 61 now, so I came back because my parents passed away, and I just came back because I inherited it. 5 siblings inherited it, but they don't want anything to do with it. But to me, I feel evil lurks here because of all of the deaths, all of the blood, all of the people passing away. There's always a lot of sounds here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, and I would like to know because I want to sell this
Very
property.
interesting, though.
And
These
before I
things with the
leave,
heel turn
I
so
want to
suddenly.
just go ahead and put the finality to everything and put it behind me, and I want to move on.
Well, I'm excited to investigate.
Me too. You want to ask the age-old question?
Yeah, I always ask everybody, do you think that this place is haunted? I think I know your answer though.
100%. As they say now, 1000%.
Have you ever had anybody really come in here to investigate?
Never.
Never. So we're like
So
the
the
first.
first group
Yes.
to try and check out this place.
Well, that's cool, but also
Technically a private
it's like you don't really
residence
know
that's opening its door
what
for the
we're
first
getting
time.
into. But thank you for having us. Seriously, this is
Thank
like
you for coming.
amazing.
We've never had anyone coming over because my mama would pray. She'd pray and pray, and I felt she protected us. And I feel that's the reason that I moved away is because I knew that there was something going on here, and I moved away. But now I'm back, and I want to just go ahead and put an end to everything and find out why. Why do things happen here? Why is it this way?
It's a good question. When you really sit and think about it. Well,
When things get too dark, we just come out here and play with the puppies.
Oh my goodness.
all right, so we were about to leave to go eat dinner, and then you told us something crazy.
Yes. Well, my brother was supposed to be here tonight, but due to illness, he couldn't be here tonight. But he was going to tell you a story about the snake. Supposedly, there's a giant snake that lives underneath the house. You can smell when it's going to be here because of, you know how they eat something, but then it stays in their body for the longest time, and you can smell the death. And so my brother said that he actually saw it, and my mother saw it, and my daddy saw it. So my mama calls my dad, Pete, Pedro, hay una víbora. And so, hay una víbora en la sala. And then my brother's like, where is it? Where's the snake? But they had smelled something before. And so my dad runs to grab his pistol. By the time he puts the bullet in there and comes back, the snake is gone. So my mom was like, oh, I swear, he takes so freaking long, like in Spanish. By the time he went to get the pistol, the bullet and everything, the snake was gone. But supposedly there's a giant snake that lives underneath, or I don't know if people just see it. Right now it's dormant because it's winter. That's another thing my brother told me. He goes, you don't have anything to worry about because it's dormant because it's winter. And I never saw it, but I do know where the hole is that they said that it came through.
Where is it?
It's right here in the living room.
Let's take one look. I gotta see this. No. I gotta see the snake
don't
hole.
want to handle anything with snake, but
Just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
It's right there. They put foam on it or something.
Really?
Yep.
So that is the hole that the snake came through.
Yeah. Well, supposedly, because they don't know where it came from. But my mom used to sit right there where you're standing, Connor, and then she saw the snake going right through there. And then my daddy went to get the gun, and by the time he got back, it was gone. And she's like, oh, I swear, what? by the time he came, Pedro, you know, she's like, so we always laugh about that, but I don't want to be here. If I ever smell anything like that, I'm running. I'm calling, but supposedly there's a giant snake that lives there. But then again, I know that evil has like a sulfur smell.
Yikes. That is quite the
so
patchwork.
smell like death.
Yeah, like a sulfur or something, I don't know. I haven't smelled it. And I wasn't here.
When was that snake sighting?
It's been about maybe within the last 10 years. My mama passed about 5 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. She called me. She would call me, oh, that was a snake. But then when I talked to my brother recently, he said, yeah, we smelled something. We smelled death in the house. And then all of a sudden we saw the snake.
Fingers crossed, no snakes tonight.
I would kind of like to see that thing.
They're dormant though, right? They're dormant. I don't know when they come out from their dens. Also, there's a bunch of rattlesnakes in this town, in their den.
Oh my God.
But they're asleep right now.
Hopefully.
Unless it's like a demon snake, then it's not even asleep. It's just like constantly awake.
You never know. Find out.
All right, guys, so it's currently about 9:15 here in San Angelo. This could be one of the darkest cases that we've ever taken on. This is a totally different type of location and investigation
in this one,
than what we're used to on the channel. You know, usually we investigate these places with very well-known histories and well-known entities and people who have been inside of these places communicating with spirits and energies for years. But in this case, we're the first team to ever actually step foot in this house and attempt to communicate with whoever may be in here. From those rituals that were rumored to have been performed here to, you know, the stabbings and the murders and the fact that there could be the presence of blood in the upstairs of this home, all the deaths and the misery that stain this property. I mean, you can see a kind of evil look, if that makes sense, that casts on the outside of the building. It's just looking at the place, it's definitely got a vibe to it. And the inside is so dark, so stifling, so heavy. It's hard to describe how it really feels unless we were to take you out of the screen and put you in here. But this is an incredibly exciting opportunity to make contact.
Very interesting, yes.
And
it's
try
always
help
interesting to be to a new place that hasn't had a chance
figure
to
out
be
what's
investigated
exactly
properly.
inside of this building.
See what comes out of it.
What do you think, man?
I don't know.
The spook
Like
show
you said, we don't really get to have access to places like this, but I mean, it's kind of the same thing as like the Belle Plaine murder house that we did. So many bad things happen in a location, you start to question, like, what is it about this house that went awry and shit hits the fan? Like people turning on each other, all this stuff. I mean, what's going on in this house that's made it like this? That's what we're here to find out tonight, and I'm excited, but still very much on edge.
So I do want to remind you guys very quickly before we begin this investigation, make sure you've done whatever to protect yourself at home. We're very serious about this.
At the beginning,
to some people it might seem hokey
reminder.
or overdramatic, but we've had hundreds, if not thousands, of messages from people who have seen footage from locations like this.
Because you never know.
And
energy
have had
can
things
travel.
immediately
Essentially, when recorded, it can travel.
So please make sure you're being safe before we enter this building, because there is something here. And apparently, according to everybody we've talked to, this house is absolutely notorious here. Everybody knows the haunted house at the end of the street where all the bad things happen. But hopefully we can try figure out tonight what has made this property, what has turned it into such a magnet for this negative energy. I'm ready to go in.
Me too.
We're gonna start this thing off with a bang too. Good luck to us.
Fingers crossed. Make it out alive.
Well,
Why are you shaking, KK?
Just wanted to get this thing's been going off already before we even started.
all right, guys. So right now we are in one of the rooms inside of the home, and we're about to call in any of the energies that could be inside of this house or attached to the land. We're not doing this alone. She's going to be joining us as well.
Very brave woman will be sitting here with them.
Who do you think is in here? Like, do you have any vibe for tonight? Any feeling?
No, I want to know who's here, who's caused all the evil to come here, to be here, to create all the chaos and all the people passing away. And yeah, I want to know why a lot of people, why the evil lurks here. I don't know, I always say that. Why does evil lurk here? Why has there been so much misery here?
You're very strong,
Indeed.
by the way. I gotta say, for getting through some of the stuff I can't imagine. But I'm really glad that you're here.
Thank you.
Thanks
I'm
for
glad
having
to have
us.
you here. Yes.
And hopefully we can try and get an answer. So, without further ado, we've got all of our stuff set up. Just for people online to see, we've got REM pods, all of our devices, the bell. We're going to use the yes or no device. But right now we're going to call out and see who answers. We've got candles set up around the room. We've got 5 candles. So we're basically going to start this by doing this one at a time. I'm going to go light those 2 candles and invite something or someone. Connor's going to light these 2. And then you're going to finish it off with this one in the center. Let's do this. Okay, to whoever's here in this home, I'm inviting you to step into this room, into this circle. If you see the lights of the candles, and come speak with us this evening. We're inviting you in to step in here. My name's Colin.
To any spirits in this house, my name's Connor. We've come to talk to you tonight. You don't have to be afraid of us. We are not afraid of you. We just want to have a conversation to see who you are. We'd love to talk to you. So make yourself known. Alright, you can light this one in the middle.
Okay, whoever's here, I want to know why there's been so much heartache in this home, why so many people have ended up hurting and in jail or deceased or being involved with drugs. I want to know what happened. Why is there a curse in this home? Is there a curse on my family? That's what I want to know. This is Teresa. You know me well.
I'm not kidding you. When you started talking, there was like, did you feel the cold?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just came across my body.
This house is cold.
That's freaky.
They know me.
And then there was like some noises out there. So we've got this bell right here. If there are any energies here, all you have to do is walk towards this candle, and if you see a bell on the center of the table, you can tap on it to let us know that you're here. And this device is yes or no, so it'll give us just yes or no questions.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy though, right? When I said that, like what are the odds? So first of all, I think we all just want to know, is there somebody in this house right now? Or something? Can you give us a sign?
Very calm puppy dog in her arms.
We don't want you to be afraid of these new devices that are here around us. We know they're new to you. They're not going to hurt you. They're just to be able to talk to you. If you're too scared to use these, you can make a noise around us to let us know that you're here. Where are you?
I heard something weird, but that could have been just the background music. Oh, no, I wasn't hearing things. Yeah, there's a little something there.
It's a very weird kind of cold.
I think they're ashamed. It's always cold in here.
You can really feel it. It's like on my elbows. Do you want to ask if somebody will step forward?
Let's see. Archangel Michael. Okay. Whoever's here, please come forward. Don't be afraid. I know you're here every day, all night. And don't be afraid right now. I just want to communicate with you in a proper manner so we can figure out why you're here. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. We know things happen. And please come speak to my friends.
You got someone standing here in the doorway.
That's one thing that I always see on my peripheral vision. See all the time.
Oh, figures in the
Come on
doorways.
in.
Interesting.
Come on in and join us. You're part of this house. We know you've been here. I've been here. I've heard you. So come on in. You know we have a good time here, laughing, watching crime videos.
That was very good.
Thank you. I know you're here. You're always around. Come talk to my friends.
What you just did was great. Can you ring that bell, ding, like you just did? If you're a human spirit? Watch the candles too and see if any of them start flickering. Gotta note too, there's a zero airflow in here.
Yeah.
So if the
Airflow, yeah,
candle
you're
does start to
feeling these
flicker-
chills just constantly coming through, which is really weird. Yeah, you can tell
Can
the
you
curtains
ring
are
that
nothing,
bell
aren't
if
moving, and neither are the candles.
You're not a human spirit? I'm just gonna close my...
Not a human spirit.
Can you ring that one more time if this is the negative thing that seems to walk in these halls? Candle flickering.
Just that one.
That's all.
Be just the wick, but it could be something too. You never know.
And the dogs start barking all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Whoever's here, spirit, evil or good, do you want me to sell this house?
You can ring the bell twice for yes, one time for no.
Ooh, that gave me the chills.
Do you want me to stay here? Do you want me to live here?
1 for yes, 2 for no.
Look at that light, it's flickering now.
Right by that. The one right by her. It's the only one.
Do you want me here? Why do people always fight here? Do you make people fight here? Do you bring your evil to them so they can fight and hurt each other and pass away? Do you enjoy hurting people?
Sound like footsteps. Are you the negative entity that has been causing
Maybe
all
it was
of
just
this
the background
pain?
noise, but I swear I heard something that almost sounded like a groan at the end just before the dog went barking again. Maybe it's the dog growling. Who knows?
It's right up to it. It's standing right on it.
Yes.
Like she asked you, since you're here, do you just like hurting people and seeing people suffer?
Did you hurt me? Did you hurt me? I forgive you. Did you cause someone to hurt me?
Why don't you try to give us a sign so we know that you're here?
Hello.
There's a sign for you.
Move something in here or bang on something. Because I don't think you're that scary at this moment. I think you're kind of a little bit of a wimp because you targeted people that didn't deserve it. The candles just keep flickering from one to another. Are you really in here?
Are you attached to the land? Can you say yes or no?
Are you attached to her family?
Yes.
Oh. Attached to the family.
Can we make you go away?
Look at both of them.
Did my ancestors hurt you? Did my family bring you from Mexico? Unless it was, remember I said we were talking about my dad bringing people over?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something happened.
What do you mean?
He would bring people over. He was a coyote bringing the immigrants over way back in the 80s, 90s.
Did you become attached to this family through her mother and her father?
I wonder that is
So what do you
possible,
think that
yes.
could have been?
Honestly, from my experiences, I used to be a pastor, and I noticed that going to places that are demonic, it seems to attack me more. So seeing that your mother was so devoted to her religion, that maybe there was just darkness trying to fight her back from it. I mean, her having so many crucifixes up around this house,
Might be something
that's
to it, yeah.
bound to make a demon mad. Is that true? Can you ring that bell if it's true?
No. No. No.
Oh. Interesting.
So was it her
Something
father?
else. I think it's something with her dad.
Did my daddy unalive someone? Did my daddy murder someone?
Yes.
What do you make of that? I hate to even ask.
There's rumors.
Really?
Yes.
There's rumors. Yes.
Is that where you came from?
But you've been here so long. Was it when my daddy was young?
I keep feeling like someone's running their hands through my hair. Over here. It's weird, because look at this candle by you and this candle going crazy. And this one's completely still this entire time.
It's going still too. Just that one. Can you tell me if any of the family members are here with us? Is Pedro here with us?
Hi, papi. Where's the money? ¿En dónde está el dinero?
So, to whoever's speaking with us, are you answering those questions about murder because it's you, Pedro?
Knock.
Right from there. There's a weird feeling in here. It gives me a headache.
I was gonna say I have a headache on this side.
Me too. It's like right here.
Can I bring in Pedro's hat in here?
Yes.
Oh, you should have grabbed that.
People here have had head injuries caused by others.
Really? Like people who are on drugs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird because I'm definitely getting a headache.
Interesting.
So we had a little discussion off camera. So why are you thinking that your father may have had a hand in a murder? What's the reasoning why?
These devices have been going off a lot stronger since I brought his hat in.
Yeah.
Are y'all filming right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The reason I feel that my daddy might have unalived people is because, okay, my daddy came over here when he was very, very young. His parents passed away when he was 3 years old. So he was on his own, and his brothers, sisters raised each other. But he came over to United States, and he was like a cowboy because he rode horses. He worked as a ranch hand. He became the main ranch hand at a ranch close by. Yeah, we lived off the land. He taught me a lot about how to camp out and survival skills and all of that because we had to live that way. We had to live off the land. So back then it was in the 80s, and he used to help a lot of people cross over. And he'd even pick up people just walking down the highway.
No.
It's like he's trying to deny it.
So my dad, he's very, very, very generous. He'll help anyone. He'll do anything for you. He just gave away money. He always had money. A while back, one of my cousins who lives in Mexico right now, they have a broom factory, and they have a farm where they plant and harvest garlic. Back in the 80s, my aunt became sick, and my uncle was taking her around to different doctors trying to get her cured and everything. So my daddy went over there, and he took over the farms. Well, my cousin told me that my dad had unalived several people having to do with the dealings with that ranch. But I don't know if it's true. I don't know. I know my dad did get hit in the back of the head. Well, he was shot in the back of the head when he was in his 20s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Shot in the back of the head.
He was shot in the back of the head. Back of the head.
Wow.
And
he survived.
He survived. And he became disabled at the ranch because he fell off of a loft at the barn, and he was in a coma for about 6 months.
Oh my God. I had an accident.
Oh my God. What? Right when she said that?
I think it's got no voice detector or anything on it.
pretty
There's no
bad.
way they could have heard them talking.
Remember we said we had headaches.
Holy moly.
Too?
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but several people here have had head injuries.
So, Pedro, because you're here with us right now, and we have your hat here, maybe it'll help you.
No.
Well, hold up.
Ay, papi.
Maybe it'll help you to move over if you just admit to knock what happened. So can you tell us? You can say yes or tap that bell or even make a knocking noise in here. Did you, while you were alive, kill somebody? Sarah. Do you know a Sarah?
Not
There's so
that I can think of.
weird smell in here all of a sudden.
You are not alone.
Chaperone, unarmed, Sarah. So, if that was a yes, can you do that one more time? Just so we really know that that was your answer? There's some very weird smell in here. I don't know if you're smelling that.
Like,
It's like just different. It smells almost like weed.
I smell it like a skunk.
Yeah.
Be a skunk.
Yeah, it is like a
But I
that's what
haven't
I'm
smelled a
saying.
skunk lately, since I've been here. I smell
Maybe
skunk.
it's that snake.
No, it's storm.
Oh, no, that's not the right smell, thankfully.
At least that's
Bro, if a fucking snake pops out of the ground, like, I'm getting the hell out of here.
I've seen
I'm sorry.
worse. Wait,
I'm going with you.
See you,
I'm
Pedro.
going to Houston. Yeah.
Come back to our Airbnb.
Yeah.
Pronto.
My daddy did have a great sense of humor. Like, he was so generous, and he had a great sense of humor. I don't know. Now it's stronger.
I know. I'm really smelling it. You don't smell that at all?
I'm smelling it now.
That's crazy.
It just like started coming in. And like the candles are like really flickering too. I've been watching them kind of like jump up. It's so crazy how these two, all three are flickering and this one is completely not moving. Can you try to blow out one of the candles? I'd love to see if you could blow out one of the candles.
Since my daddy's gone, then why do they want to stay here? You know, he's gone now.
Jail. I really want to...
No.
Jail? You don't like when I mention prison or jail? It's such a weird coldness that you can feel.
It's always
There's
cold.
no
in
breeze.
I know.
It's cold in here. And during the winter, you know, the days that it was colder inside than outside.
16.
16 degrees? That's
Well-
what it was.
There's noises.
Was
Didn't you leave the house when you were 16?
Yeah.
how old was Jasmine?
Probably about 19 or 20.
19. There was something with it. Was it what happened in 2016?
Yes.
Jasmine passed away.
That was 2016.
I believe.
There's a lot of movement out there all of a sudden. Is there someone else that's coming in right now? Bad state. This candle just started making noise.
Interesting.
Making noise?
Yeah, like start crackling.
Is there any other family members in the house?
Was the reason my mama prayed so much is because she knew that my dad had done something wrong and she was protecting us?
Nothing so far. Oh, there it goes.
My
Practiced.
A lot of people in my family are in jail. Prison. But they lived here all their lives.
I think we're gonna try and move to another room soon to try talk to whoever's here.
Colin?
What?
No way.
Colin.
That's insane. I don't think we've ever gotten that once.
Not the once, no.
It's a
Not
smart
that new
one.
device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Wait.
want you to go to the other room, I guess. I don't know. You're the expert. Y'all are the experts.
Creepy. Was that? Do you actually know my name? Like you want to say something to me?
Okay,
What
we're
do you
all
wanna
ears.
say?
What do you got to say? You got a little
can
time
say
to get
it.
to say something.
My name is Virginia.
Virginia. Virginia's my friend that was here earlier.
Really?
Really? That was in the video?
The one that was here earlier.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think
Virginia.
I actually caught her name.
Vicky. We call her Vicky though.
Really?
I kind of want to do a spirit box.
Me too.
Do y'all have it?
Denounced. Okay, we'll do a quick little spirit box quick so we can just all ask questions.
Very fast, yeah. Ooh. That thing's going wild again.
So we should be able to like
Something
hear
set it off.
out
Holy
loud
moly.
these answers. So whoever's here with us, you can just try to use your voice and speak with us and answer our questions. We're just gonna ask some questions and please try to respond.
Please hear my voice.
But that's what we're trying to do right now. First of all, can you just tell us what your name is?
$1950 when this house was built.
1957.
She was pretty. Can you tell us your name?
That scream, yeah. Holy moly.
Are you the negative energy?
We're hiding from you.
They're hiding from you?
Are you one of the people who passed away in this house?
Accident? Did you overdose in this house?
Did you fall down the stairs?
So you fell down the stairs and died because of an accident? Yes?
Yes.
What was your name? What'd you say?
Prettiest.
Prettiest? Do you remember your name?
Did you die recently? A long time.
So you've been here for a while.
A little while. Floorboards.
Floorboards? Upstairs? What do you mean by floorboards?
Do you want us to pull up the floorboards?
Possibility. What's under the floorboards? What's the evil negative energy that stalks this place?
The police are handling.
Why are you still here?
My blood?
Crazy.
Do you want me to clean your blood up?
So, hell no.
I just heard footsteps.
Do you want me to tear this house down?
Old chest. I couldn't tell. Should she tear this house down?
Do you want new people to come in here so you can harm them?
Not guilty. So you want to harm more people?
That's what I said. He killed us.
He killed us? Was there ever a murder in this house that was not reported to the police?
Probably.
Is that true? Look at this one's moving now for the first time. Like,
No, look at that one.
I know, almost all the candles are moving now. Is that true? There was a murder here that wasn't reported to the police?
Something you learn.
Something you learned?
With a gun.
With a gun? Was somebody shot?
Right.
Lunch. Yeah, that thing. Where did this murder take place? The premises.
Pretty accurate on that one. Okay.
So here in the house.
No.
So near the house. And someone wants to deny it.
How many?
Outside the house?
In the back shed? Was this person murdered behind the house in that little building?
Do you want the murder to be solved? Do you want the case opened?
Just be careful. Said just be careful. Menace.
Just be careful, menace.
Because snitches end up in ditches.
Yeah. Is the murderer still alive?
Very much.
In the shower.
Maybe that's why they got rid of it.
Right.
Could be it's destroyed.
Okay, we're about to move upstairs, but if there's anybody that's been speaking with us in this room, this is your last chance to give us a sign or show us, what you'd like to show us before we move to a new room. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I can scare you.
Please. On an island.
I'm not letting it beat me. I'm not letting it beat me.
You've already beat it.
Well, Connor, I think, how long have we been in here? Like an hour and a half?
I have no idea. But I don't smell the skunk smell anymore.
Me either. It's completely gone.
It's 11:15.
When did we start?
Like 9:30.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's pause and go up.
Alright. Interesting responses. Not a lot of clarity, but it does seem like maybe her father was there. For at least a little while.
Alright guys, so we're upstairs right now, inside of the house. Some really shocking revelations so far about a father who could have been a murderer of multiple people who was never caught. Some more shocking revelations. She told us off camera that just last fall, 20 people were arrested here at the same time by local police for drug offenses. So there's just some terrible, terrible history and energy inside of this house. Yeah, and the moment that we came up here, this REM pod started going off.
Going wild.
So what room do you feel energy in up here? Because it's kind of all over throughout this house, in my opinion.
Up here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the room over here where they said the woman was like held hostage.
Let's see.
Having these little koala snacks. I
taped
forget what
off.
country these are from.
Yeah.
Started from LA.
I think we can go through here.
Well, I think she said it's the floor.
Oh yeah. You can tell it's sagging.
Thailand.
Yeah, don't go in there.
Is that? He killed me. Alright, check this out though, dude. First two words, they hide the truth. He killed me. And there's that person we were just talking to. Sounded like a woman who was murdered in here, whose murder was never even reported.
If that's true, can you give us a sign?
That REM pod's tweaking out. Weirdly enough, that's the room where all the blood.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Are you the person whose blood is all over that room? Maybe it was a woman who was stabbed and killed? Why don't you try to give us a sign? Like, I'd love to hear you knock, like something like that. Or if you see those balls on the stairs, you can go push any of those off. Listen to this. I'm just about to fall through the floor.
Eliza.
Eliza? What was that?
I heard that too. That was a heck of a howl.
Was
It
it?
didn't sound like a dog.
It was not a dog. It didn't
Did
sound
not
like.
sound like it should have been a dog. That sounded like it should have been in the house.
Is your name Eliza?
Now it sounded like voices.
What the f is that?
Brilliant.
It sounded like a voice.
I know.
Where the f did that come from over there?
I don't know. Do we have another, like, Estes device over here?
Let's just sit. What the f? That was really trippy. Is this where you were murdered? Right here? Florence. What are you trying to tell us?
Permission.
You have permission to tell us or do something?
I did hear little light pops.
Was that
over there.
you?
Jeff.
Jeff.
What's his name?
If that was you, can you knock again? It's creepy up here. It's got like a really bad energy. Whoa! What the f? Oh my god.
Keep it in, buddy. You about to sneeze?
What's your name?
My name's Connor.
What the f was that?
It came from in there.
I know. Oh my god.
My heart's beating in my chest.
That just, dude, you see, I'm literally teared up. Jesus. Oh my god. That like made me like, I put my stomach in my mouth.
Jesus, scary dude. Is there someone in there?
Gross.
There's something gross in there? Oh my god. I got sick to my stomach.
Oh, there's a very bad vibe up here.
Did something bad happen in this room?
We should do the automatic writing in here.
Okay.
It's always really trippy to me in here, or in locations, because it's like, you hear sounds that are so f***ing loud. I just heard something. And it's like, it's just so strange because you can't figure out, like, what the f would make a noise. Like, that was like decently loud. There was a knock that was somewhat loud, and then like, I don't even know necessarily what that sound would be.
And of course, it's
like a bang.
It was in here when we just decided to come in. Like, alright, let's sit down.
You know what's weird too? That was like so fucking loud, and you'd think that in a house that's kind of flimsy like this, like it would like shake the house and like the balls out there would knock off.
It did.
But it didn't. It's like, what the fuck is that? Is it like an actual? Oh, both these going off now. There's something in that room for sure, which is weird because that's.
But why did it make a noise over here?
I don't know. Before we start this, can you make another noise for us in here? That room. There's something just off about this house. It's so weird. I mean, all the deaths and the misery and the pain and child and like satanic rituals and possible murders and death. It's just crazy, dude. All right, so we're gonna do it. That's great. So we're gonna do an experiment right now. This is automatic writing. So I'm gonna close my eyes and just write/draw whatever the energy or the spirit decides to show. So yes, I'm going to be able to hear Connor's questions. I'm going to be able to rationally think, but the theory in my mind is you're allowing whatever's here to show you so that you can use your arms and hands to draw it. So I'm not going to be inventing stuff from my own mind. This is like what I'm seeing, and I'm trying to accurately depict it. So the theory is you're trying to get into a trance-like state. So I'm going to close my eyes. Weird that right when we say we're doing this, the REM pod over there completely stopped. All right, whoever's in here,
yes.
whether you're the good energy, a family member, someone who died, a victim of a crime, or the negative attachment, please use my mind and my hand to show me who you are and what you're thinking and the answers to his questions.
Is the spirit that's in this house right now evil?
Allison.
Is Teresa's family cursed? Why did you stay here?
Explain this equipment.
These pieces of equipment just let us know that you're here. Looks like something. Can you show us what you look like? Did you die in this house?
Lungs.
What are these lines that you're getting Colin to draw? Where are you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Another one, holy moly.
Heart attack.
Pain.
Did you hear that?
And they have been moving in a while. That's not just from them settling down. And not from them moving around up there either.
What's coming from out there? Oh, I feel horrible in here.
What was that?
I don't know. I mean, I was kind of zoning out, but almost sounded like a footstep.
It sounded like like chain jiggling.
Making that racket out there again.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
If you're out there, can you knock down one of the balls on the stairs?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you knock down one of the balls?
Keep doing this.
What do you want us to know? I think someone's affecting me right now. Are you doing this? Are you affecting my vision? Oh, God.
The grave.
So I got Henry is the first thing that came into my head. These circles with lines through them, I felt like I needed to draw. I don't know what that is. A spider web? The word spider? I don't know what this is. But it definitely looks like something. And then I kept just feeling like jagged, like something was like grabbing me and doing this. Like just like high tension and like, I don't know, weirdness. And then she was a diamond in a burning field. And she was a woman I wasn't ready for, a life of babies and moms and dads. And then just all these like scar looking like lines like that. That's just what I felt like I was.
My vision started going blurry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Boy.
Boy. That's weird. I don't know what this means. Definitely like some tortured energy up here. What do you want to do?
Oh shit.
The others scare me.
It's getting closer. When you were erasing that, it went off too. Was there something on that board that
Hello, new friends.
you wanted us to see and learn about you?
Whoever's here with us right now, I allow you to use my mind and my hands to write down whatever you want me to write down.
So,
Gratitude.
I want to talk to the victim. Why were you killed? It sounded like someone just came through and told us that they murdered a woman because they weren't ready for a family. And I mean, this could have been a murder, like someone forced someone to have an overdose or something. Is that true? That someone was killed because of that? That meter's just going off like crazy. Also, I'd love if you could make another noise or give us a sign that you're in this room, or maybe if someone's out in the hallway, knock those balls down the stairs. It's like it's fucking, like there are
I'm
noises.
very shy.
It's like noises when we're drawing. It's strange. Well, thank you. Keep showing him what you're trying to show him. Is this the woman who was killed in here? And her death was covered up? There's so many noises in here. There's definitely like a evil like energy in here. It feels like it's hard to breathe up here. Like luminol, I'm sure would light this place up.
I'm seeing this like big face. I don't know if that's what it looks like.
She will touch you.
Oh shit. She will touch us? Well, you know, if she needs to touch us to get her point across, go for it. Yeah, it definitely looks like a creepy face that's being drawn there.
It's like a huge smile. Here it does.
It's like the noises come from every room that you're not in. Can you tell him what your name is, please? I like this experiment, but Connor draws some creepy ass shit. What's your name? Keep telling him your name. Jay. That REM punch is going crazy the whole time.
It does keep going wild over there. It does.
JV.
But it's like uppercase.
You feel like you're done?
I think so.
Okay, come out of it. Let's look at this. You gotta show this to
Oh
me.
my god.
Holy shit, that is creepy. Oh my.
Am I dead?
Holy fuck, dude. That is like something out of a nightmare, dude.
I don't like this guy.
Kind of looks like it could have been something out of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Wait, so is this like the woman or the...
It
looks like
seems more like a man.
This looks more like the evil thing. I don't think this looks like a victim. That dude is like very creepy, Connor. What were you feeling?
I mean, it was like huge smile.
And eyes? What is that? A hat?
Like just blank eyes.
Is that a hat that
Yeah.
it's wearing? And the moon? Is this what you look like? Can you give us a sign? If that's kind of what... Maybe it's not you, but... Is there somebody in this house that looks like that?
That goes really bonkers.
Well, something like that.
Like that. Well, thank you for that. Oh, dude, I just got like goosebumps up and down. Whew.
My eyes hurt so bad up here.
So we've got like a ton of knocking, footsteps, this, allegations of a woman that was killed maybe because she was pregnant, and then confirmation at the end that this thing is indeed stalking the halls of this place.
He friendly.
Ugh.
I don't like my drawings that I do with
Dude,
this.
we
Dude, when you zone out and doodle, you get some
Static and
weird
then
shit.
the crooked man.
Yeah, this is like a demented scarecrow to me. Want to go over there and do a DR60 where we're hearing the noises? Alright, I gotta go grab a new camera.
So This next clip we recorded on the hand cam was incredibly corrupted. Very interesting.
Alright, guys.
Alright, guys, so right now we're in a different
Just a quick
room
sample.
upstairs. We just did that channeling session. Yeah, me neither. Alright, guys, so right now we're in a different room upstairs. We just did that channeling session. Both of us are just feeling in here. And we're going to do a DR60 and see if we can get whatever Connor drew this thing to answer some questions. Alright. Who is this thing that Connor drew?
Were you making my vision blurry earlier?
And of course, time cut between edit.
Where did the negative
questions to
entity
save
that
time.
haunts this location come from?
How many people have died on this property?
Is the negative entity attached to the family that once called this place home, or the land itself?
Did you cause people to do evil things in this house?
Where are you now? Let's listen.
Awesome speed. Apparently not getting anything for a while.
Dogs that were outside the whole time.
I see.
And now, of course, they're quiet.
I say we bring it over here.
Darn what?
Why don't we just go down to the room that we were in before? Alright, so we're back in the room where we started. This is kind of the most insulated room in here. We're going to do one more quick voice recorder to see if we can catch anything.
Indeed.
What's the name of the negative thing that stalks these halls?
Once again, editing
Why did
for
you
time.
show me this guy with the initials JV?
Where did this negative energy come from?
How many people have died on this property?
Was there a woman's death and or murder that was covered up that happened upstairs? Let's see.
What's the name of the negative thing that stalks these halls?
Holy moly.
Show me this guy. What's the name of the negative thing that stalks
I could hear that pretty clearly too.
Why did you show me this guy with the initial JV?
Can't make it
Where
out,
did
yeah.
this negative energy come from? How many people
Mhm.
died on this property? Was there a woman's death and or murder that was covered up that happened upstairs?
No, they're picking up. Okay.
I don't know. Nothing like
Just
super
the first line, and then the rest of it's kind of
Let's try
really
one more.
crackly.
I'll just let's just let it sit for like a minute. What's the name of the evil energy? And if you're here, say what you want to say.
Why are you here?
No, that sounds like a growl. Oh yeah, it's gonna be more growl. Not happy, whatever it is. Yeah. Holy moly.
Oh.
Or was it? Not a happy camper.
Dude, all my hair just stood up. Oh
That
my
might be the
god.
Yeah, that last was really big growl. Got the
we've ever gone.
hair standing up.
That was very, like, violent. Dude, that's crazy. And we just did one and it was like nothing. Gotta do one more now. Alright. If that was you, I want you to scream as loud as you can and get that anger out. Because I think if you're this evil entity, you're kind of a wimp.
What's your name? Is it something with JV?
Why are you filled with so much hatred?
Yes.
Ew, nasty snarls again. Holy moly. John, you're trying to eat the microphone.
Dude, it screamed so loud it blew out the f***ing speaker. Holy shit, I gotta hear that one more time. That's crazy.
Wild.
Holy shit.
That's the loudest we've ever
That's crazy.
Damn.
It actually screamed so loud it maxed out the DR60. Like it blew out the microphone.
I've never seen something like
I'm
that.
not so sure it blew out the
all
microphone,
these
but
years
it
using
definitely
that
blew out
thing.
the frick.
That
Yeah,
is
oh yeah,
wild.
no, yeah, I was thinking speaker. Yeah, it blew out the microphone.
At this point,
Like,
we've been
damn, we were
investigating for
trying to tear it
hours.
apart.
And we're going to pause, and then we're going to head outside to finish this thing out with an Estes method.
That's crazy as hell.
died.
It just died?
Hey everybody, it's Colin here. Thank you for watching today's video. Hello to all the new subscribers and hello to the rest of our
Congrats to the
beautiful,
people who
wonderful,
are on the
spooky
live
family. As you know, every single
show.
week here on the channel, we give away a free gift bag to one lucky
Enjoy that free gift
I'm gonna give you
bag.
6. So go comment. Thank you for listening to my little spiel. I love you guys so much.
Got
Stay
8
spooky.
hours left. I'm feeling better than when we got started here. I'm glad the migraine's finally gone down again. Had a double dose of
All right, guys, so
Advil to get
right
it
now, we're in this, I don't know if this is called like a trip. I don't know. It's just like a little shed outhouse. Back house. But this is where, according to them, there was an overdose death. And it's kind of been leading us all evening. So Connor's getting a really bad smell, but it's strange because usually I have a worse gag reflex and I'm not smelling anything. So I don't know if he's like getting affected by something or what. But I'm gonna go under. There's nowhere to sit in here. So oh my god.
Damn it. Oh.
Do you want to just step
My
outside?
man's struggling, yeah. Maybe you should step outside.
Alright, well, I don't want people online saying I'm forcing you to be in here. You literally look like I'm like holding you hostage.
I know, I might throw up if I don't keep my nose covered like this.
Alright, so people online.
Yeah. Everybody, I'm okay. I just don't know what's going on, but if I take my shirt down from my nose, I might throw up. Everything else is fine, though.
Alright,
Been there.
let's do this.
Some nasty places. Some nasty smells.
Excuse me. Is there anyone back here in the back house with us?
You know her. This changed her. We're here to do some.
I don't know her. Can you tell me who she is?
Our home. I went and got some dope.
So you were one of the squatters?
Ooh, there's an evil. She's awake.
Who is she? What's your name?
Okay, it's horrible.
Tell me what your
This
name
is the end, right?
If you're talking to us, then probably you're dead.
They'll get you.
Ooh, I just heard a noise from over there.
They got them.
Who is they? Who's the bad person?
A well-spoken witness.
Is the bad
Pour
person?
your words.
Is the bad person JV?
I got 99 wives.
Who
Don't
are you?
cry for me.
Who is JV?
The images, they got me.
What images?
It's okay. They came from an axe.
Who is this I'm talking to?
Familia.
Who are you?
I said bring them.
Bring what?
Look behind.
Look behind what?
A famous gold mine.
Are you gonna tell us where the treasure is?
Don't ever call.
You're not really making much sense to me right now. Did you used to live here?
This is so impressive. The uncle did that.
Teresa's uncle?
He's wanted jail. The man exploded.
Exploded? How many people have died here on this property?
Don't know. Oh, I felt like something tugged the back of my shirt.
Are you
It happened all fast.
Are you touching Colin right now?
I'll touch your brain.
What does that mean?
Oh yeah.
Are you evil? Oh.
Who's that cute boy?
My name's Connor. What's your name? That smells completely
The
gone.
9 of Catherine. Why am I now hearing about this?
Hearing about what? This battery's draining insanely fast.
Leave.
Are you trying to hide something?
Your arm.
You're trying to hide my...
Condoms and riding bikes.
Huh?
Ugh, I feel like there's someone standing like right behind me. It's f***ing creeping me out actually. I'm getting the vibes that it's like a f***ing tall woman with like white eyes, no pupils, and a big grin. Ugh, dude, I f***ing feel somebody right behind me.
Who's behind Colin right now?
Ugh. The mother?
What mother?
Get excited, Mirde. Ethan. Oh, whoever this woman is, she's right behind me. I fucking like feel it right here. It's like she's like right up to my face, dude.
Hold on.
Ah! Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
This battery is draining like insanely fast.
What do you mean?
When we came out here at 30%, I'm at 3.
Oh god. Dude, someone was standing right.
I kept hearing noises behind you.
Really?
Yes.
It was like, that's so trippy. I felt like it was.
And nothing was answering my questions. It was like there's so many
voices just shouting,
trying to talk at once that nobody was listening.
Is there somebody here?
That smell's gone for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird because when I was sitting there, I was like, "Fuck, I'm starting to smell it."
Really?
Yeah.
Very strange.
That's odd. Gee, so
Phantom
it's gone
smell.
for Connor now.
It smells
Now I'm
like
starting to
shite.
smell it. I swear, bro, it felt like someone was like right here, and I was getting like your drawing of like a.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Like,
exactly what I was seeing. Like a.
Ugh, dude, I got the fucking lilies in here, man. This is actually like freaky as shit. Alright, I'm going back in.
All right, who's the person that's affecting Colin? Who's trying to touch him?
Presence in South Dakota. The Virgin of the.
Are you talking about the Virgin of Guadalupe?
The woman's back. I feel it again, dude. It's fucking freaky. It's over here. I'm like really on edge. Ugh. Ugh. No, I'm starting to get weird.
Where's the smell coming from?
Okay, so you're a rat.
I'm not a rat.
Bro, I feel like something is really f***ing with me, actually. Like, I feel it f***ing right next. I have never felt like this during an Estes. I really feel like it's right next to me.
Who's next to him?
The mother.
Who's the mother?
Tu Sangre. Jesus.
flat stomach.
What happened in here?
Walk away! Walk away!
Is there anything you can tell us?
She'll be coming. Ugh. Burn. Infestation. Oh, bro, this is the weirdest I've ever felt during an Estes. It's legit. Someone is standing right next to me, staring into my soul.
Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
She's doing good.
Who is she? Why won't you tell us?
The hunter for such a long time.
Why can't you?
I'll make you beg for it.
Why can't you tell us who she is?
A big old grin.
Ooh.
This is fucking freaky, guys. Is there anything you want to tell us before we go tonight?
Friday night.
Jesus.
Handshakes. I gotta stop that.
Really?
I'm getting creeped out. Bro, I'm like 100% serious. There's someone right here.
I can feel like a heaviness. Like, even right here, it's light. This side?
It's right here. Like, it was like, it's too much, actually. I don't think I've ever like tapped out like that. All my hair's on end. I got massive. I feel like it's like this thing's trying to like get into me right now. Like, it's like right next to me with the headphones on. Like right. Oh my god.
That's giving me. I was thinking about.
I swear, dude. Look at. Do you see it? All my hair's on end. I'm like legit. That's creepy.
But that's how I felt upstairs. But it was like not right there. It was like standing off in the corner. Like.
I hate that.
And now it's getting closer.
Stand in this spot though. Let's just see if you feel what I'm feeling, because it's
God, the static turned on. It scared me.
Like there's definitely someone in.
There's another one.
There's another one.
They don't believe.
Oh.
Why is he standing like that? He looks creepy.
Thought you were gonna leave.
We didn't leave though. Who are you? Who are you? Right here.
Now my hairs are starting to stand up.
It's fucking right here.
Go. Oh.
Gonna retch. He needs out. He needs out.
What the
Boy, your boy Connor's gonna heft.
You okay?
I had to get out.
Really?
My stomach started like turning. That stench came up my nose again.
Did you feel it too?
Yeah. Something's bad in there, dude.
I know.
Something real nasty.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get answers either way. Let's just pack up and get the fuck out of here, and we can talk about this more when we come back. Creepy in there. Shit, the light just turned on up there?
Yeah, it's a motion sensor.
Really? Oh shit.
2 days later.
So, we're back here and we're about to dig. We've got some crazy stories to tell, but before we get into it, we brought the little puppies some puppy chow and some treats, and I just want to give one and see if they'll come eat it.
The bone. Cupcake wants some.
Cupcake wants a treat. Cupcake.
He knows what's up.
You want a treat, Cupcake? You want a treat?
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh my god, they're so cute. Hey, buddy. Angelo, this is a treat for you, buddy. Whoa! Whoa! You want a treat? Here. You can have one. Oh no, you want the whole pile. You want a bone?
Yeah.
Angelo's trying to feast down there.
And then over there is Prieto. Prieto's
So
like
cute.
dark color.
You want a treat?
So cute.
I got two shoes in the back there. They love it.
Look at them. They're so cute, dude. Oh my god. You guys.
Cupcake, you be nice. Also, a Spanish, the tornado not well, I call it.
Oh, these treats.
Come here. Come here. It's okay. Come here. Oh, you're sweet.
Whoa. You're cute. Oh, yawn, yawn.
Alright, so we're back here, like I just said. And you sent me a pretty freaky picture of something that you found in this house after we investigated, which is really bizarre. So you want to walk over and show us?
Yes. Well, first of all, I'd misplaced my debit card. I misplaced my debit card, and so I was looking around for it. Sometimes I'll put stuff on shelves or on top of things. And when I was looking, I'll show y'all what I found. I hadn't seen it before. But then again, I find things here every day, something new every day, even though I'm busy most every day cleaning and all of that. So come on back and I'll show you what I found.
This is pretty pretty freaky, I gotta say.
I was looking up here, and when I looked up here, these bags weren't here. I always put stuff up here. Those bags weren't there, but I was looking for my debit card, and I looked up here and I saw something black, and then I went like this. It wasn't here. I had never seen it. Let me put it down.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, that's literally a knife that says "F you" on it. It's carved into it.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen it. Colin lit the candle here that night.
I definitely didn't see that there.
It was right here. Well, it was here yesterday in the morning because y'all came the night before.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the candle that was here and I put it over there. That's what happened when I grabbed the candle and then I saw it, and I don't know if it's dusty or what, but I've cleaned this several times. See, I even have these up here and other stuff that I put there, but it's crazy. I said, what
this
the
is weird.
heck? And when I saw it, I just got
That's
chills.
some eerie
all
stuff.
over
Yeah.
me.
So do you think this is like a spirit threatening us?
Well, that spirit was evil, the one that y'all talked to.
Yeah.
The one that y'all, very evil. And you know that growl, growl? Some people, I'm not gonna name any names, some people in my family, when they get angry, they're kind of like that.
Really?
They go into a rage and that's it.
Oh yeah, it was in this room where it was screaming at us too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then, like, sometimes when I get mad, I get real angry too, because of my childhood, I have PTSD. And sometimes you do go into a rage, you know, but I don't hurt anyone. I just feel mad, angry, you know. But since I've been here, I just kind of ignore anything that I hear. I've been hearing knocks. And then when y'all left, I heard 3 footsteps upstairs. I'm like, what is that?
Really?
I scared the hell out of myself because I was real sleepy and I had my phone like this, and then I dropped the phone on the floor. I was like this, you know. But it was just me. And when I passed by there, something goes, but I don't know if it's the house creaking or what. Let me see if it does it now.
There's a lot of energy here.
Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a knife appear. This is the first time we've ever been threatened by a ghost. Like,
it wasn't there. I promise. It was not.
No,
there.
I would have seen something there when I laid those candles there. Like, no doubt in my mind.
Let's see if we can hear. When I pass right here, something. I can hear it now.
Like, knows that we're
It's
here.
not a creep.
Yeah, it's a creepy little vibe under there.
And I found when I was looking through the papers, since I've been dealing with the courts and trying to evict all the squatters and everything, I hadn't really had a chance to look at the titles. But it goes all the way back to 1850.
That's crazy.
That's so cool that you have this.
And it used to belong to the German immigrants, I think. The immigrants. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't read it all.
Henry.
Fisher.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We got Henry.
There's an O.C. Fisher Lake.
Wait, is this actually... Wait, what is this? Who's Henry?
Henry F. Fisher. I know, and Henry Fisher and Miller. Okay, let me show you something on my phone.
Because I got Henry during our automatic writing. So I got Henry is the first thing that came into my head.
I sent that to my brother because I just thought it was a title, you know. I've never really looked at it because there's so much going on with the courts and everything. So my brother sent this to me.
Wow.
But I was about to put those in here and then make copies. There's some missing because I left them in my friend's truck and I think part of it fell off in the back. There were more things. There's more things on there. I just can't understand, you know, because I don't know much about the laws, you know, property laws.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like, it's something when we were upstairs.
Henry.
I wrote that doing automatic writing, so just what was popping into my mind.
That picture. Weird. I wonder if Mr. Fisher looks like that.
Maybe.
Or Mr. Miller.
Or
that
Henry.
Was something about the railroad. I mean, it's just real. It just starts confusing me when I start reading. I've just read parts. But I'm going to put them in here, I guess, and then make copies and then investigate.
Cool.
But so as far as I know, the Germans were here first. Well,
makes sense.
You know, besides the Indians, Mexicans,
the people who started building stuff here permanently.
I think we're going to do a little digging and some metal detecting.
Okay.
So first, before we do anything here, any digging, we got a brand new metal detector that we're going to leave here so she can use it in the future for the exploration of this area. We're going to just have Connor scan around the tree. And remember, she said this was the tree where they used to carve their names, where the psychic told them that there's definitely something buried.
Again, we're not professionals at metal detecting. We're just professional ghost hunters. Sometimes that's questionable.
Little hit right there. Guess we could try there.
Yeah.
How about up here?
Okay, it's the same. Something right here.
All right.
Start digging, boy.
All right. So I started raking this and found a little metal pipe. So that's definitely what I was sensing right there. Alright, now wave it around.
Right here. Look at this, it's right here. And this.
Alright, pal, start digging. Nice. That man knows how to use a shovel.
Time, Steve.
Dude, why is this thing not attached?
I don't know. Amateur treasure hunters.
Yeah, this is like a comedy of errors.
Something in that area.
Keep on digging.
What the hell's that?
Might be another pipe.
See that? It's like a white thing down there. It's like metal. Oh, it actually is metal. Whatever's right here. What the hell is that?
Might be a brick.
I thought I saw a penny.
What is that? Is that a die? Like a piece of dice? What the? It's this white, whatever that is.
It kind of, I don't know. What the heck is that?
Like a tooth.
Right?
Kind of a badass with that little thing.
This is like a tooth.
Oh, you know what that is? It's foam. That foam, right?
Yeah, that's definitely got to be what that was.
That checks out. Alright, we'll take that metal phone.
That white stuff, what is that?
Just limestone.
Look at that though. It's like old
Foundation.
foundation.
Cause I can, when I hit it, I can feel it back here by my foot. It brings me back to my landscaping days. That's some hard ground.
That's crazy because that's all like foundation right there. What's that orange?
More foam. Where's the foam from?
Well, the foam should be on top because I had.
I don't think this is foam.
That's new.
It's a different color.
The foam was like about. It's from a shed that I had built about 3 years ago, and I took it apart and took it to San Antonio with me.
Well, they did bury some treasure right here. Good on them, because that's some hard ground.
Like piece of a pot.
Maybe into the things or something. Like if there's a thunderstorm. Here's some water. I'll got some.
Thank you.
I have the settings wrong. You get out.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's definitely metal further down here, but not like here.
Keep digging, lads. Keep digging. You're
Well,
milking it for the last
glass
half
had a
hour.
Weird fragment. Should we try over here real fast?
Where?
Right here.
Hey, come here.
Old like beer can tab or something. You know, not finding any buried treasure, but it's kind of fun to attempt to.
If it's limestone, I don't know why. I mean, it looks like limestone, but why would there just be a little bit? Isn't that usually like a bigger
Yeah.
giant? Like at the Alamo?
Yeah, it might be like foundations of an old building that used to be here.
Yeah, because there's two addresses. There's
Really?
an address on Henderson, and then there's an address over there, and then there's two sidewalks leading up, like there's two homes up there.
Come on, Connor.
Yo, man uses a shovel.
Oh.
Oh.
Think you found something?
A rock.
I don't know. I know these. I think this is a certain kind of rock. I keep finding a bunch of fossils.
You found that here?
Yeah, I have a bunch at
Wow,
home.
that's super cool.
I accidentally burnt this one when I was making a chimney. I know they're valuable.
Yeah,
well,
that's
you know,
super cool.
about $30.
There's some metal. It looks like you're just cutting into. Right there. See that? I think that's metal.
Okay, that psychic said it's in something brown. But who knows if throughout the years it could have developed.
What is it? It's like a
rock.
quartzite almost looking.
It's like this rock.
Yeah, right.
There was, we found something.
Going. Quite the afternoon.
Starting to get blisters.
No treasure.
Baby soft hands.
Call him baby soft hands.
Roasted.
Dang.
Baby soft.
Baby foot soft hands.
Oh, that's good.
This is a sign. I need to start digging more holes.
Yeah, you need to start digging more, dude.
Oh, you want to read.
Well, you want to go lift that piece of wood up?
Sure.
See what's under there?
How do we get back there?
Well, I just opened.
There are things that for sure found of interest.
So where do you
Some
think we would
interesting
dig
things,
back
but
here?
nothing that they can prove is anything.
There's been so much wind since then, but it might have been that.
Why would that carpet be here? Just trash?
Yeah. Dude, it was bad. Real bad here. Maybe we can try the metal detector?
Sure.
It might have been that. When I was gone, my brother caught them digging around here.
Really? In this area?
Back there.
There's something right here.
Are you worried at all that like we'd unearth like a skeleton or something?
Yeah. Look, is this a meth pipe or something? I find stuff everywhere.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I find every day there's something new that I find.
Yeah, I don't know if I would enjoy finding stuff like that.
Mama, where's the money? You know. Where is it? Show it to me.
Lots of bones back here.
Show me.
Look at the larva.
Where? Ew. Oh, there's another board under there. Want me to?
Ooh.
On each side of it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's a wooden chest with handles on the sides. There we go, Tom. That's some soft ground for you. Yeah.
I think I'm about done.
You want me to get that a little bit? Maybe we can come back and do a part 2.
Yeah, if you guys want us to come back and do another part with some more digging,
let us
know in the comment section because
diggy hole.
I'm tired as hell.
I just found another penny on the ground.
Really?
Another penny.
Oops.
Oh, goes the
Now
penny.
you found it again.
Mm-hmm. This would make the 4th one today.
4th one day.
Is it a penny or a dime?
I don't think that's a penny.
That's so bizarre.
Every day.
Why so many pennies? You know?
And some are new. Some are from the 2000s, you know?
Vicious.
The other 2 I found today.
Vicious puppers.
This is 2018. I don't know.
That's so strange.
Calls for an excavator. Excavator. I'm
Big
serious. I've looked into it.
Maybe now we if we do a part 2, we come out here with an excavator.
It's $200.
See if we see if we can find some treasure.
$200.
See if we can find some proper stuff.
That's really not bad.
Really?
Yeah. I looked into
Shit, we should brought one out today. What the hell?
You gotta come early.
Yeah, bulldozer, just plow this thing down.
Dude, we'll find that treasure. I mean, this is a lot of ground to cover.
I am gonna plant some vegetables.
There you
Nothing else? Yeah, you're telling this thing to get ready for something better in there.
I love that.
I've tried. You know, I don't let anyone really come, you know, just film and people that try to come on over here, I trespass them. Because there's nothing but homeless people or drug addicts, meth addicts. The evil attracts them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something's pulling them in, yeah.
Like I said, evil lurks here. I've always said that. It's there. It's there. Like. And if
Very
you
strange how it would just suddenly heel turn like that.
I guess it'll attack.
Like something got attached and pulled itself
You gotta
in.
stop saying that. It's really creepy.
What, evil lurks here?
No,
Makes me feel like a hand's gonna come out of the ground.
like a zombie's gonna burst out and pull me down into hell.
You're like, oh, hey.
Darkness always lets you
You never
in.
know. It's like, with kind of the history, I'd imagine there might be bones back here. Even if it's like indigenous bones or something. Yeah, you can have all the shovels and the...
Yeah, I'll continue. I think I'll start, I don't know, maybe tonight you can find more information.
Yeah.
And just more or less at work.
Might be able to come back, do a part 2, and get that damn excavator.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think that would be sweet.
I know how to run an excavator.
Is that
Nothing of interest.
how would I open it?
Oh, yeah.
Milk? Yep. It's like it's sewn together.
Like the spring. Like a trampoline spring.
Yeah, maybe like for a kid's toy or something.
Yeah.
Just more and more strange things you find out here.
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
Oh.
See?
Okay, I'll be
Do
here.
the luminol.
All right.
That's right. The next visit.
All right. So
See if we find some not so buried treasure.
All right, guys. So we're back in the house. I don't know when this is going to be going into the video, but this is technically after we've done the dig and the full investigation. So we're going to see now if anything that maybe we captured lines up with bloodstains. We have 8 ounces of luminol with distilled water, perfect formula.
PPE.
Yeah, we actually have protection this time and a proper spray bottle that will work. But you said you wanted us to check this door?
Yes. I tried to remove it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this door away and get a new one, maybe. But yeah. The door is upside down, by the way.
Yeah, so it's like there's stuff all over it too.
I tried cleaning this, but I couldn't, and I guess someone was creative and put that in the holes.
Is that a piece of gum someone stuck there?
Oh, I had never noticed that before. I haven't chewed gum in a while. And I want to now. I should gum tomorrow.
Alright, so I'm gonna kill this light. It's gonna go completely dark. I'll get these settings. One sec.
The luminol executive.
Yes.
Right, Connor. Oh shit. Oh
I see a tiny bit.
yeah, dude, it's glowing.
I can see right here.
Yeah, what the Wait, spray the wall right over there in the center?
Oh, remember the top? What? Every single space is bloody? Remember we saw something on the ceiling?
Uh-huh.
Don't spray it on us.
I don't want to spray up on the ceiling. I think this right here, you see? It might be blood right there.
Does your camera see better? Because I see a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, spray the door again, Connor.
What about down here at the bottom?
So yeah, there is a glow on this door that I can see. I don't know what the hell that would be with the wall.
Why the hell does it always do that?
Maybe you
I don't know
gotta
what you call it. I call it a speaker.
Let me try it just a little bit longer. See if I can-
Ooh, that lavender kind of smells good. This is what you spray this when you have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You spray it on their pillow, on their mattress, and
Aw.
you smell it. Oh, you have it. Lavender. But
I want that on my pillow.
Alright.
I used
Why
to
does it
put.
always do this?
I mean, maybe you have to shake it throughout the thing so it doesn't
Here,
settle.
Here, try this one. He's gonna make it work.
I'm gonna make it work.
Yes, Connor, you're so fun. So fun.
Yeah,
All right.
come on.
Do it. You do it. Okay, Cupcake, are you gonna behave? Get down.
Yeah, this definitely was lighting up. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if this is like rust or something, but definitely like the whole wall.
Well, my daddy said the engine shop, the attorney, and I asked him where, and he pointed up there. And I know for a fact this room has never been painted since I lived here in 1973.
Are these like, this won't be bullet holes, right?
No.
No, those are from nails. I pulled it, there are so many nails here. I started calling it the nail house.
I get it.
What the fuck? Oh, that looks old though. Right?
Yeah, it looks older.
Like from earlier maybe, but it didn't start stinging till now.
That's
I'm just,
Ouch. You
I don't
okay?
know. Yeah. That's just weird. I hadn't felt that, but maybe it was earlier when I was digging.
I hope it was early.
Me too.
I didn't feel it before I feel it now.
Maybe it doesn't like that we're spraying luminol.
And it was on the floor in here, right?
Why don't you get up here so fast?
Turn the light back up.
Lightning speed.
Yum.
Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, I forget my shirt's glow in the dark.
Okay, cool. No, mine isn't.
Oh,
Oh my god, my heart's kind of like sticky.
Oh my god.
No way. It's true then.
Holy moly. That is everywhere. Dang.
Especially over here, it's bright.
spray the wall. Nah.
Too far away, I think.
No, it's just on the floor.
What about here on the here? No.
No.
Dude, that's crazy.
Is there a shape of a person or something?
Bro. How far over does it go over here, Connor?
Oh my god. Jesus. No, Archangel Michael, please move all
Hold on, I gotta focus.
into our body, do not, or our property, or our family, or anything. Amen. Archangel Michael, please.
Yeah, dude, every single place you're spraying.
Because you can see right here how everything around it has faded, but right there in the middle is still glowing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Look at that. So something really soaked in right here.
Yeah.
And all this other stuff is really not
Faded.
glowing. I mean, this camera's picking up a little better, but...
I saw it right away.
It's right here.
Dude, that is glowing so bright on this camera. And this is wood.
It looks like a body. You know, like a body, was it right?
Well, you know, that might just be his spray pattern.
Oh, okay.
Just look at that, dude. That is crazy. See if it's over there, too.
It goes pretty far.
Where does it stop, though?
Try to sink. Maybe you want to into the
Well, that's
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
it. Might be a metal sink though.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are the experts. But this one's still glowing over here.
That's what I'm saying. Everything else has faded. Even all this stuff that I just sprayed, faded.
Yeah.
This has not.
Yeah, there's definitely... It would be
Blood.
right there. Which is really weird, because remember when we were investigating? The REM pod that was right here was the one that was tweaking out non-stop. Is this where you were murdered? Right here?
Apparently somebody was. Dang.
It's the same But seriously, right
here. This is where we had the REM pod set up.
Really?
And you can even tell, kind of. I mean, it might just because it's wet.
Oh my goodness.
But this ground right here is a different stain to it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How about try this room, see if there's anything over here.
Nothing over here.
None.
Nothing.
That's wild, dude.
So something bad happened in here.
Yeah. Go back.
Remember everything
It's still
else?
growing a little bit.
Oh, and we never went into the attic because no one's ever gone in the attic. I want to go, but I want y'all to be here.
Next
Part
time.
two. Part two.
That's wild.
How
Yeah,
many
that'll be our
parts?
next time one, but holy moly.
Find out.
Why don't you hit it a couple more times? Yeah, it's right there. Want to try the hostage room?
We can't go in there.
We can still spray it.
Yeah, you can go.
You're gonna spray and see what you find
Crazy. So the room
from a
is-
distance.
Looks
Yeah.
like it. Can you turn it on?
Oh,
But still, that nothing like that other room.
it's interesting though. There is like some glow. There's 100% like
Some
splatter glow.
speckles, some speckles in here, yeah. A little bit of something in here. But nothing like that big puddle.
Yep. Look at that.
I mean, you can come in here, but you just gotta be real careful. Right here, when I took a picture, I saw a face on the picture.
Yeah, you seen this? This is like a 100% splatter pattern, dude. And it's not just.
If I'm spraying like up into the air, I'm not.
Yeah, it's not the way you're spraying the luminol. This is like lighting up a very specific. It looks like blood splatter.
No
A
bueno.
lot of people have legit like
So, I mean, you can spray into here,
That's
Connor.
crazy.
that. The only part I'm worried about is right here next to the bathroom. I mean,
Right.
it's pretty sturdy.
Well, there's a little bit.
Some speckles.
About on the front end of it.
Nah, this room's pretty clean. Oh, what the? Oh my god, you scared me. Holy shit.
So it's really this room right here. Something.
Something really f***ed up happened in here.
There was a rumor that someone was stabbed here and there was blood everywhere.
But I mean, there's also splatter pattern in the other room.
Some people that lived here, I don't know.
Immediately.
They're in prison like for a long time. My relatives of mine that lived here, young guys.
Wow.
It's immediate.
What about behind you, or where you're standing? Like, what if they were dragged all around the building, I mean, the room?
Yeah.
But it's really specifically like right here.
Like maybe they were trying to go towards the door and something happened. They didn't want them to leave.
Got
or-
caught and they laid there for a
Or
while.
maybe someone tried to break in and they got them. I don't know. I know you have a pattern where you're spraying it.
But I'm really spraying up into the air and I'm letting it fall down.
Oh, okay. I keep seeing like a figure of a body. Because see the middle, how it's dark?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were laying there and then the blood was just around them. There's so many rooms.
I believe so.
And
Yeah,
no one ever really comes in this room that I know of.
I don't blame them.
I don't come upstairs.
I mean, it's interesting because there's like nothing here, a shitload here, kind of all around here, And then clear splatter patterns in the other room too, which would be probably an unrelated incident.
Yeah.
You would imagine. Yeah, that's I'd be interested. Is there any left?
A little.
I'd hit the stairs. The floorboards. Hold up. Hold on.
What about the dogs?
I see something actually.
Really?
Oh wait. Anyways, I don't think there's anything here.
I don't think so either.
I would have definitely at least hit. Well, I think we've proven that there's something here. Your stories, there's definitely some proof to them. I don't know if that's what
there's
you
at least a
wanted to
couple
see
of
or
those
not,
things going on here. It's
I
wild.
wanted to know where the money is buried.
We'll find
But
out.
we did.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Well, you can't say we didn't try.
Yeah?
No.
Next we do the excavator, I think.
Yeah.
If we get 20,000 likes on this video, do the
Practice from
excavator.
Hell Part 2.
Shit. Looks like we'll be doing that excavator.
All right.
Awesome.
At the end of the day, I can confidently say that that house in San Angelo is haunted. I still don't know exactly who or what haunts the house, but I know that something's there. Being the first people to investigate a place for paranormal activity can be scary, but it's also incredibly rewarding. I mean, think about what happened during this video. We literally were shown a crime scene by a spirit. It's impossible sometimes to wrap your head around the things that we record here on this channel, but this location was incredible in so many ways. We captured so much activity on camera, we heard so many stories, and there's still so much mystery surrounding the property. Is there really buried treasure somewhere on those grounds? How many people died inside of the house? Who was stabbed upstairs and what exactly happened? I don't really know. Those are questions that we might have to return to the home to try find answers to. But for now, I can say that we at least helped Terry get some answers about who might be haunting the home that she grew up in. This was a very special video because Terry actually invited us out to try to see if we could gather any information about the haunting. And I think that we did. I mean, it seems as if her father came through, a dark energy came through, someone else who died came through, and something there was trying to tell us a secret. But we also had to return to the house one more time at the end of the trip because it was time for Connor and I to pick up my new best friend.
Aw, you adopted one?
All right, so it's very windy out, but we came back to adopt Angela. Look at her. She's coming home with us today.
We got another spooky dog.
Yep. Thank you for, I think this is a great way to end our video now. Dog. Look at her. Aww.
The sounds that...
A haunted dog. Yeah, you got Cupcake down there. All right.
Of course, you still pooch.
So, yes, Courtney and I ended up adopting one of the puppies from the house. And her name is Elfie. Now she lives with us here in Houston, and she's the cutest, sweetest dog that I ever could have hoped for. Just look at her. I mean, seriously.
She's so cute. Look at her. Just look at this precious little thing.
I never imagined that something so bright and loving could come out of such a dark place. But this definitely goes to show that even in the darkest of places, there's still good. There's still love and light. So, everybody, please join me in welcoming our newest member of the spooky family, Elfie. And while Terry has managed to get most of the puppies adopted, I believe that she still has one or two left living at her home. So, if you'd like to adopt one of these beautiful pups and you're local to Texas, send me a direct message and I'll get you guys in contact.
I'd love to see each and every one of these sweet pups go to a loving home. Anyways, y'all, thanks for watching and stay spooky.
Boo 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 nose. We're investigating a ghostly haunted place in Texas. So there might be another video coming. Let's have a look, see here. But that is going to be it for this episode of Paranormal Files. Let me have a look, see here before we part. And am I going to have to race through and try and find a whole bunch of extra goodies here? Let's see here. Videos, video feed. Demons ate my homework. Ain't that the way? Demon Bridge. Okay. Upcoming. Actually, it hasn't released yet. Oh, they must have had to. Okay, that's why the Demons ate my homework. So it's been delayed. At least on their end, too. So we'll hit the brakes on that. Maybe we'll get around to it eventually if we have time in the next week or so here. Hopefully, since I'm finally getting over the migraine, maybe I'll be done with migraines and so forth, and we can actually be able to get things done while I'm at home and not busy with other things. But we're going to take a break here. We're going to get ourselves something to eat, and we are going to get done with this week's Twin Paranormal and make sure that's done. And hopefully, again, knock on wood, sometime during the middle of the week we can catch up with the rest of Paranormal Files. But that's it for now. Thank you all again for watching, and I will see you all next time. Boogity boogity.